around the UK calling for people to attend. Got a couple of people attending.
Say his name. What would you have done in that situation with Henry Nowak?
They all run off.
Yeah. Cowards.
Yeah, as soon as we got here, straight to the knees. That's what they've done. All it takes is one or two local people to go to their local police stations worldwide. Surely they're going to get the message.
They've even been doing it in America. They've been taking stances in America for us.
Even our American brother and sisters are doing it. So why can't we?
It's on international news.
Let's get it. Yeah,
Yeah, just asking if you're alright, just stand outside. Yeah, you're alright to stand outside, is that alright?
why would I need to stand outside?
Because just your behaviour's been a bit intimidating apparently, that's all.
To who? I've just been speaking to that lovely young lady.
Staff and then this female apparently.
Really?
That's what we've been told.
Is that what a staff member said?
They said that you've just been a bit intimidating, that's all.
Bit intimidating?
Yeah.
Right.
So just asking you kind of
Right, that's a wrongful comment. That's a wrongful comment. And I'm allowed to stand in a police station all I want.
Okay.
I have not actually done anything. You want to check your CCTV?
Okay.
I've stood in here and filmed and I've had a lovely conversation with that young lady just there, just before yourselves come out.
That's absolutely fine. But just asking
So-
you to stand outside.
Why would I need to stand outside a police station I pay for?
Because
I have not done anything, bearing in mind.
Staff have felt
You've got an accusation right now.
Oh, that's
Right,
right.
and I-
Intimidated.
Yeah.
But apparently we're intimidating.
Oh no,
The two- the-
some
the-
people
the-
came in and prayed for him and Nowak and just did
Yeah.
went on the knee on the floor, that's all that happened.
So people came in here, took the knee
Okay.
for Henry Nowak,
Yeah.
and that's apparently intimidating towards members of staff. Right? I stood here separately. I stood here completely separate and filmed it.
Okay.
Right? So all evidence is on my camera also.
That's fine. I'm not
Okay.
disputing that.
And now you're trying to kick me out of a police station.
I'm trying to keep you out. I'm asking you to just stand outside.
You are. I'm saying I'm allowed to be here. We pay for it. Taxpayers, we pay for it. Right?
We're taxpayers
So-
as well.
You pay yourselves. Right, so let's not get into that debate, because I've had that debate for the last 6 years doing this. All right? And I'd destroy you in that debate. Let's just put it that way. But anyways, a couple of other people was here. They've now left.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting here, just in case you officers came out to explain to you what had just happened. Right? And that's it. I've had a lovely conversation with this young lady. That young lady never reported us for anything, bearing in mind, because the whole time I was in here and any police staff was in here, right, I was stood here filming. Stood here by the door filming. Police staff left. This young lady was left in here on her own. She's not discussed anything with anyone. So for me to have intimidated her, and I was asking her actually if she's all right now that everyone's left her on her own here, you know, I was making sure she was all right, you know. But no, she's not made no complaint. I can guarantee you that.
All right.
It's just the police staff.
Okay.
And yeah, that's it. So,
But have you not got what you needed now?
no, not really. I'd like you three to take a knee and say Henry Nowak's name.
I'm not going to do that.
You're not going to do that.
No.
Why would you not do that?
Because I don't want to and I don't need to.
You don't want to, and you don't need to.
No.
Oh, that was a bit of a sharp stab on it.
Why?
Why would you not want to? He died at the hands of a police officer.
I'm not getting into that debate either.
It's not a debate. The evidence is out there. The evidence is out there.
Okay.
The police have put the evidence out there. His force have put the evidence out there. He did not do his job properly.
Okay.
And now you refuse to. Your own opinion, your personal
Refuse to
opinion.
do what? Sorry.
You refuse to take a knee for Henry Nowak.
So I don't.
You don't want to. That was your first
Yeah,
response.
that's
You don't
what I
want
said.
to. So as a person, you don't want to. As a person, you do not want to. Explains a lot with a blue thin line. Anybody else want to entertain it?
I'm talking to you as an officer.
You're talking to me as an officer. The first thing that came out of your mouth is, I do not want to. That is personal.
Okay.
If you said, I can't do that whilst in uniform, then I would have gone down the route of George Floyd. Loads of police officers done it. UK, USA.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the first...
I wasn't even an officer then, so I can't come
So, but the first words that come out of your mouth was, I don't want to. That's more personal.
Okay.
So that's why I got at you
That's
personally.
your opinion.
That's my opinion. That is fact. You said I don't want to.
That's your opinion.
Why would you not want to?
I'm not getting into this debate, Ryan. I'm just not.
Well, there you go then. So I'm now going to speak to your other officers if they want to do it. Okay? Anybody else want to entertain this?
I'm not going to get into this.
You're not going to get into this. So nobody's going to take a knee
No,
for Henry
we won't be
Nowak,
taking a
who
knee.
died at the hands of police
We
officers
won't be taking
in this
a knee.
country.
It's not out of any disrespect. We will not be taking a knee. Okay?
Why is that? Is it because I'm here?
No, it's not because you're here. It's just we won't be doing that.
You won't
Okay?
be doing
And
that.
it's no sign of disrespect or anything like that. It's just we won't be entertaining it. I won't be entertaining this situation. All right. So respectfully, can we just ask you to leave?
But why would I
Okay.
need to leave this? Why would I need to leave this? This
We're
office?
not getting anywhere, are we?
I'm not arguing
We're
with
just
anyone.
going to be going
I'm
back
pointing
and
a proof.
forth, aren't we?
Why
You
would-
are.
What do you mean I'm arguing?
Because
It's called
you're
an
still-
active conversation.
Still carrying on, but then you say I'm saying it's your opinion, but then you're saying it's fact. It's so you're saying one thing against what we're saying.
How many interviews do you conduct with people that you've arrested?
Not that many. If I'm honest.
Not that many, but you have conducted them.
Yeah.
Right, so you read body language. And you read into words that people are saying in interviews.
Yeah.
I'm doing that exact same thing with you.
Okay.
So when you said I don't want to, it's more personal. I'm taking
It's
that.
your opinion.
It's not an opinion.
It is.
You would have said it a different way if it wasn't your opinion.
How else would I have said that?
You would have said, I can't.
But it's
My
not-
job, this.
I'm physically
We're not going to
I'm
do this.
physically capable of
Like this
taking
officer
a
just
vehicle.
turned around and said, explained it. We're not going to do this. As a group, individually, this police force is not going to do it.
But you were talking to me directly, so I was addressing you back directly.
You're the one I was discussing it with, yes?
Exactly.
Yes,
So
so,
I'm not
so you're,
gonna speak for anyone else,
you're,
am I?
go- you're going to come at me personally, so I'm going to come at you personally. You said, I do not want to. If you explained it a different way and said it was a force reason, it was this reason, it was that other reason, like this officer just did, we are not going to, as a force. That's the way she was explaining it. I read into that, read her body language. We are not going to do it. She literally used the hand movements as well. We are not going to do it. So Humberside police are not going to take. Humberside police are not going to take a knee. That's what I'm taking that as.
So you're taking it in your own way. We mean it.
Oh, happily, yeah.
That's
That's
fine.
what happens in interview, isn't it? When you
Can I
interview
just
people.
Point something out. I've not once been here. I'm a journalist. I come here because I've seen on social media that there's a protest going on here. I'm not here to cause anyone alarm, harassment or distress.
I don't even think
I
it was
haven't
a
stepped
protest.
foot in. I just want to get that all on here on camera.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
I'm not here to cause an issue.
I'm just debating the fact that I'm not allowed to sit in a
That
public
guy, just to show-
entrance of a police station where I have not actually done anything other than film.
It's just because we've had the report, obviously, from our
Yep.
staff that work behind the counter, that they found what you were doing to be intimidating. Okay, that's all we've been told. So we've come down just to move you guys on, just to stop that, so that we don't prevent any breach of the peace. That's all we want to do. Just move you guys on, so then we can then all get on with our days. All right?
You can get on
That's
with
it.
your days. I'm just here filming now.
Yeah,
That's
but
it.
That's what I'm saying. But our staff have found
If you
that's
can go and speak to
alright?
that, if you can go speak to that member of staff, all right, and say if I was the one committing any intimidating acts,
Okay.
and get that confirmed. She can look through that little window because I know she stood out there. Right, get that confirmed, and then we can brush this all under the carpet, and that'll be it.
Your name was the one that was brought up.
My name was the one that was brought up. Wow, she really does not like me then. She really must not like me. She thought it was funny last time I got arrested in this station.
Okay.
She thought it was hilarious. She literally turned around and says, "Oh, you're our next customer," and she knew I was getting arrested. That is hilarious that she would mention me. It's hilarious. Okay, well, all I'm going to say is I'm not breaking any laws right now, being in a public entrance of a police station where I'm legally allowed to be. I'm not breaking any laws right now.
No, you're not at the minute. But as my colleague said,
I'm not going to be discussing with any member of staff. If that's what they're saying I am doing, I'm intimidating them. I am not going to converse with any member of staff at this police station. I just want to remain in this public
It's
lobby
your presence.
for a few seconds.
It's your
Obviously,
presence
yeah.
and actions of filming. That's what's.
That's why we're asking you to move on.
I've
to
filmed
stop
her
that.
multiple times. I've got multiple videos on YouTube with that lady in it. It's just that
You
now
don't
after
know-
she
you
laughed
don't know
about
how
me getting
everyone's gonna
arrested.
react each time, do you?
Pardon?
People can react differently at different times.
Come on, she's sat behind that glass, mate. Like, what am I going to do? Come on, I'd be stupid. I'd be stupid to try and attack her, even verbally try and attack her. I'd be stupid, wouldn't I? CCTV cameras,
Yeah.
you know, all this, everything's recorded in these places. Come on, I'd be stupid. You obviously know who I am. Yeah, you know I ain't going to do nothing that stupid and record it myself. All my evidence is on here and going to be live to public. I mean, no matter how many police officers say I edit things, I don't. I put it out raw.
Yeah.
You know.
You can do.
But
we've all got our body ones recording anyway, so we're recording this whole interaction.
I know. I like the fact that you've got these now, where you have to dock them. You can't edit them yourselves, and you can't delete anything.
Before, anyway.
You could.
We couldn't.
You could delete them.
We couldn't.
We physically
absolutely
cannot.
don't.
I've got one at home.
Okay.
I've got one at home,
Yeah.
and if you'd like me to come into the station on an appointment with yourself and go through how that one works, I will happily do so. It was one of the previous versions you was using.
Right,
Can't remember
okay.
the name of it, but it was number 3.
Okay.
It was the 3rd version,
Yeah.
and I explained to you how to use it because I've literally got one at
Okay.
home. So yeah. So my name was mentioned by this police staff that I was being intimidated by filming. There's nothing wrong with filming. How is that intimidating?
I don't know. You'd have to ask that person.
My intentions are not to be intimidating.
But unfortunately, that's what we've been told. So that's what we.
Is it an arrestable offence? Is it an offence to be here filming? Now you're doing your investigation. Let's go down the investigation route.
It's not offence to be here filming or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know it's not. You know the law well enough, don't you? I'm not going to push you on that. But at this moment in time, when they're saying to us that they feel intimidated by your behaviour, you being here is then causing a breach of the peace. All right.
Okay.
So then we've been asked to come down, move you guys on. You've not committed any offences. Move yourselves on, yeah, and get you out of here just so then they can come back and they can continue their jobs and they can work. Because while you're here, they're unable to facilitate the front counter. All right. So we just need you guys to move yourselves on, yeah, and then we can sort of operate business as we
Okay.
do.
Can I ask we leave at the same time then?
Yeah. You're more than welcome to
So
stand outside.
I'll take a step here. You guys open that door and start walking through, and then I'll walk off.
Yeah, that's absolutely
Yeah.
fine.
Right.
No
That's an
worries at all.
agreement. Thank you very much.
All right. Have a nice rest of your day. All right.
And you. There you go. Right, so guys, just there we had the police staff in Grimsby Police Station. We had the staff saying that we was being intimidating for 2 members of the public taking a knee for Henry Nowak. The police officers in there refused to take a knee for Henry Nowak, and it was the woman behind the desk who laughed about me getting arrested when I got arrested for threats to kill not so long ago. She turned around and says, "Oh, Ryan, you're our next customer." And then when I got slapped in cuffs, and I went, "What for? Threats to kill? What do you mean threats to kill? I'm meant to be here giving you evidence." She was sat behind the counter laughing. She really does not like me. Absolutely disgusting, vile person. None of them at Humberside Police will bother taking a knee. We'll try with other officers because, as they say, they were speaking for them free. They won't do it. So we'll speak to other officers and see if they'll do it. But I highly doubt it.
And yeah, just to add to the what people have discussed. Previously, before this incident happened with Henry, this Digger, right, jumped out of a vehicle in a matter of road rage and pulled his knife out from his sheath. These people shouldn't be walking around with knives. They shouldn't be. There's old school Sikhs that stand up for British values that literally do not walk around with their knives in their sheaths. They walk around with their symbol on their turban. That's a sign of respect to this country and this country's law. These people that are walking around with knives, half of them don't respect the law. So what are we to do? Just let them walk on? The knife crime in this country is up and up and up. And they can't stop this certain group of people from stopping carrying a knife. But anyway, we're here to remember his name and keep on talking about his name.
I remember what he done. You know, he went into the temple and he robbed £1,000 worth of fucking knives.
Oh yeah, he went into the temple previous to this and he robbed £1,000 worth of knives. What in the world? Why does he need that many knives for? He was planning on this attack. He was waiting for it to happen. And Henry fell in his lap. Henry walked down the wrong street that day and bumped into a guy that was thinking about stabbing someone, hoping to stab someone, and waiting for the day he could stab someone. This is all pre-planned. He'd robbed knives, many knives, previously. He'd jumped out of a car in a matter of road rage. Yeah, see that. He jumped out of the car in a matter of road rage, and then one fateful night, he bumps into Henry, stabs him several times, rings the police. With confidence rings the police and says, this white man has just racially attacked me. This white man has just racially attacked me. And if you've seen the body cam footage, I know I've sat there and I've watched the body cam footage, it is absolutely sickening. Digworth is stood there. Oh, I've got a bruise here. I think I've been hit here.
Yeah, but his
Knowing he's just stabbed the kid on the floor there.
his brother written.
It was all set up. It was all set up and it was orchestrated. He knew what he was doing that day.
And his mother.
His mother even took the knife and went and hid it. Went and hid it for him. Oh, I'll cover it up, son. I'll cover it up. I'll cover up your murder.
Deport them all.
These wrong-uns need it. They need mass deportation in this country. I went down to Dover recently, like the other week, and I've seen the faces coming in. They're so arrogant. They're so arrogant. I was stood a fence away from them coming off the boat, and their faces were so arrogant, including when they were speaking to staff in there. The staff that I say are betraying this country right now, letting them come in, barely searching them on the way in, asking them on the boat when they've just been picked up, have you got any knives on you? Hand them to me, please. So when you go, when you get into England, you won't be charged for a knife crime if you hand them to me whilst we're on the boat. What's that? You're lubing them up. You're lubing them up to come in this country and rape and kill through everyone. And it is absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. But the main objective today, sorry, we're going off track now. The main objective today is Henry Nowak's name. He needs to be remembered a lot longer than bloody George Floyd was, who was on drugs when he died. And the only reason why the police caught up with him is because he needed some cigarettes from the shop. He was high on fentanyl. One of the biggest killers in the US. But we need to remember Henry Nowak's name for much, much longer and keep him in our hearts and keep going strong as patriots. Let's go.
Rest in peace, Henry!
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
We'll just do a quick minute silence for Henry. So if the whole square, anybody around, if the whole square could stay quiet for just 1 minute, that'd be much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you.